The story of the poor man and the jinn asterisk. A poor man was married to a woman who constantly complained about their poverty. One day, a wealthy merchant came to their village, and the woman fell in love with him. She decided to leave her husband and marry the merchant. The poor man hated his village and decided to leave and search for work. He took his camel and set out into the desert, where he became extremely thirsty. However, he found nothing but a mirage. Deciding to rest, especially as night was approaching, he went to hunt for food without setting up his tent. When he returned, he found that the tent had been set up. He was puzzled about who could have done that. As he entered the tent, he found a very beautiful woman sitting inside. She told him not to be afraid and that she wanted to marry him, but with one condition: he should not ask about anything or enter the tent without permission. The man agreed because he was lonely and wanted companionship. They lived together for a year, and one day, while the man was sitting under a tree, a large black snake suddenly entered the tent. The man was frightened for his wife and decided to enter the tent without permission. To his horror, he found a hideous and frightening woman with long black nails. He was terrified. The woman returned to her beautiful form and told him that she was a jinn. She said, "Yes, we have children, but they live in the world of the jinn, and you will not see them. This is the separation between us because you have discovered my true nature. I am a jinn who lives in the desert, and when I found you alone, I wanted to help you." The man left the jinn and walked in the desert. He found a beautiful bird that landed on his shoulder and began to guide him to a path that led him to a green valley and an abandoned house. The bird signaled to a place, and the man searched and found a great treasure. He was overjoyed and decided to return to his village to work and trade. He built a large palace and helped those in need. As for his former wife, she and her wealthy husband became poor again. The man had longed for his jinn wife and their children. He went to his tent in the desert to find the jinn, and she told him the truth: she had not married him and did not have children with him because the jinn world had a condition that they would only marry a human who loved others. When she found him, he only loved himself, but now he loved people and helped them. Therefore, they would get married. Indeed, they got married, and they had children who belonged to the world of the jinn. This is a true story that actually happened in one of the countries.